Yo, what up, is Don?
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers, what up?
The Lakers asked Lonzo Ball if big baller brand sneakers are causing his injuries. Lonzo Ball has missed a lot of games because of injuries, especially his ankles. He's got noodle ankles like Steph Curry, me, and who else? D Rose.
Yeah, did you say me?
Yeah, me. I have noodle ankles.
Yeah, well, you kind of. Actually, yeah, you've been rolling them.
Yeah, I've been rolling them, dude.
Yeah.
So I haven't been rolling them, but recently I did, and it was pretty damn bad.
I used to have noodle ankles too, but I don't know what happened.
Maybe
I've been alright.
it's the yoga.
Maybe it's a little bit of
You know what
yoga.
I'm saying? So shout out to Soul Collector for this I guess article. So it says here, the Lakers asked Ball about his big baller brand shoes, expressing concern about them potentially being the cause of his lingering ankle injuries. So he said, yeah, they talked to me. Lonzo Ball told ESPN they asked me about it, and I told them I feel comfortable. If I wasn't comfortable, I wouldn't play in them. If I didn't play in my shoes, I'd play in Kobe's. I work out in LeBron's, but that's because they're heavier. Yes, you were definitely right. The Lakers previously looked into Big Baller Brand after learning that the company received a failing grade by the BBB, Better Business Bureau.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad.
But Better Business Bureau isn't looking at quality of the product so much so as like
if it's a scam company.
Exactly, if they're ethical or not.
Exactly.
Better Business Bureau doesn't know if it's a good basketball shoe.
They don't.
It's funny though. They're both triple B.
Yeah, BBB.
Triple B versus triple B.
BBB. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that. So obviously, I'm not sure. I don't have Lonzo Ball's shoe, but it was designed obviously after the rare metals, and I'm pretty sure it's basically exactly the same. I'm not sure if they changed anything up. But looking at his shoes, it doesn't really look like they did. Besides, I guess, a little bit in the upper and stuff. But the cushion and traction mostly looks exactly the same because Brand Black or the Santa Ana, the design studio that made the rare metals, also designs shoes for Big Baller Brand, you know?
And they are reputable.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Exactly.
They've made plenty of good shoes. So
yes.
That whole line of questioning is, I think, bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
on the Lakers' part.
Exactly.
Like, there's shoes that are made by big name companies, I don't want to say who, that are trash.
Like who?
I don't want to say. I won't. There's only 3 companies, really.
Exactly.
So, they're not all gems, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So...
And, you have injuries, too. Like Curry, he gets injured a lot. Who else gets injured a lot? I mean, just like everyone just gets injured, man.
I mean, everyone.
Yeah, and Joel Embiid and Steph Curry are both under. It's the shoes, man. Okay, so I want to address something. So, okay, Harden, he never gets ankle injuries, dude. He never gets injured.
Yeah.
So I think he's doing something right in the gym because obviously ankle injury it can be prevented if you really work out your ankles and your tendons. Obviously if you step on someone's foot really wrong, then you can't really do anything about it. But if you do strengthen your tendons and stuff like that, it does help a lot.
That's the thing, I more so than it being a shoe, it's really, to me, and through my many years of playing sports and having injuries, it's diet, okay, it's overuse.
Yeah.
It's body mechanics, not having the right body mechanics. If you look at Harden, I mean, he's dropping 60 and then immediately going into the gym and lifting weights. And working on his body. Is Lonzo doing that? I don't know. Wasn't there a video of someone roasting him? He was just eating waffles.
Really? At the gym?
I think his diet probably sucks.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It could be a lot of different things.
We're hating and roasting Lonzo Ball. No. So, okay. Also, a shoe, obviously, if you're going to blame the shoe, we have to see if there's anything wrong with the shoe, right? So let's take a look at this. I'm not saying this is exactly the same as Lonzo Ball's shoe. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating, but it looks like it is. So the rare metals, if you guys can see, has a really sharp, really wide outrigger, which helps to stabilize the shoe. Think about it. Think if this was as wide as this. An inch or something, you'd be wobbling, So obviously, the wider it is, if it's too wide, then it makes the shoe, I guess, a little bit bulky or something like that, a little bit flat. So they try to, get the right amount. But Harden's, let's look at this. Let's see which one's wider in the forefoot. Ooh, it's the same.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame the shoe. Obviously, also the cushion is probably like how high you are off the ground from the cushion, it's probably around the same as well.
Yeah. Being too high up can also give you lateral instability. Exactly. Obviously, you have a higher center of gravity, so.
Exactly. You know, science, physics. You know. Physics. And one thing that's interesting is that the harness are a little wider in the heel. You see that?
Yeah.
Right. It's like what? Maybe like a centimeter.
Yeah.
Which is pretty significant, I would say.
No, more than that even.
Yeah, right?
It's quite a bit, actually.
It is quite a bit. So that is a little disconcerting, but I was like, oh, what the heck, right? But then you see the Kobe's and it's like the same.
Yeah.
You know, everyone plays with Kobe's. And I would say the court feel is not as good in the heel. Like the heel, you're pretty high up in the Kobe's.
Yeah. And it's also a little bit unstable in the Kobe's.
Yeah, and also like rounded. You see that?
Yeah.
The rare metals are just mostly flat.
Yeah, the cushion in the Kobe's around the edges are very, very soft.
Yes, exactly.
Which leaves you a little more inclined to roll.
And rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, how many players play in the 80s? Like so many. We did a video on this. Well, how many? 39?
Yeah.
39 players playing that. So I mean, you can't really blame the shoe. Lakers, they are tripping. I feel like
in many different ways.
Yeah, that's true. So it's not because of the shoe. That's that.
It's fake news.
Fake news. So we solved that. Also, another thing, I read another article which is really weird. He put this up. It's only a crazy dream until you do it. And Sneaker News put up an article saying, is Lonzo Ball signing with Nike? You know, he had this whole falling out with that guy because Alan Foster, he's one of the co-founders of Big Baller Brand, and it said that he took $1.5 million from Lonzo's account. They don't know where the money went. You're supposed to. It's your money. You should know where it is. You know. First of all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Big Baller Brand's moving more product than even Lonzo's yearly contract is.
No, probably not.
So
we don't know though.
We don't know, but that's just speculation. But that's crazy if they're in his account.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
leave the kid alone, man.
So he broke off ties. So I wonder if they fired him. He's no longer part of the company, or I don't know what's going on. But I don't know, man. That's what it says. But I
obviously it's heavily tied in with his father.
And it's his company as well, basically. So why would he go with Nike? You know what I'm saying? So this also looks like fake news to me.
But it wouldn't be a bad look to go with Nike.
Really?
I mean, you know, if they gave him a decent contract, and
yeah, it says here. He said, "Moving on to bigger and better." # my own man.
Yeah. Don't be locked in with your dad. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, do your own thing. I mean, you know, don't have a falling. You don't really need to have a falling out, but I mean.
It says here. Remember in the other article, he said, "Yeah, I like to play in Kobe's and I work on LeBron's."
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So if he does sign with Nike, which I highly doubt he will, what do you guys think? Do you think he will? Like, if you were in Lonzo's position, what would you do?
Well, he's not getting a SIG.
No, probably not. No. I don't know. I think it'd be smart for Nike if they gave him a SIG, because everyone's like, oh, this is Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? It could be like, you know, collab with BBB. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just not the type of player to like have a SIG yet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's not really.
But people bought it though, no? For like $400.
I don't know how many people bought that.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think? But yeah, definitely, it's not because of the shoe, guys. It's definitely not. But yeah, a shoe can, you know, make your shoe or make your ankle like more prone to rolling, stuff like that. But anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.